The world of online heavy equipment restoration had a rare kind of storyteller at its center, someone known for turning forgotten, rusted machines into working giants again. His videos attracted millions because they mixed technical skill with patience, clarity, and an almost detective-like approach to mechanical problems. Over time, however, subtle changes began to emerge in his work and presence that fans could not easily ignore. What once felt steady and reliable started to feel uncertain, leading to speculation, concern, and rumor. This is the story of that shift, the reactions it sparked, and the unsettling narrative that followed. Paragraph 1. A builder of forgotten giants. He built his reputation by reviving massive, abandoned machines that most people would have written off completely. Old bulldozers, tractors, loaders, and industrial equipment became his specialty, each one pulled from fields or storage yards where rust and neglect had taken over. Instead of seeing scrap, he saw potential, often describing how each machine still held life beneath corrosion and damage. His workshop became a place of transformation where broken systems were carefully studied and rebuilt. Viewers admired not just the results but the process itself, which made even the most complex repairs feel understandable. Paragraph 2. Teaching through restoration. What made his content especially engaging was his ability to teach without overwhelming his audience. Every project became a lesson in mechanical systems. From diesel engines to hydraulics and electrical troubleshooting, he explained each step calmly, showing not just successes but also failures and setbacks. When bolts refused to loosen or repairs didn't work the first time, he demonstrated patience rather than frustration. This approach helped beginners learn while keeping experienced viewers interested. His work wasn't just about fixing machines, it was about understanding how they functioned and how problems could be solved methodically over time. Paragraph 3. The first subtle shifts over time. Attentive viewers began noticing small but meaningful changes in the rhythm of his work. Uploads that were once consistent started to arrive less frequently, and some projects seemed to move forward in uneven steps. Certain videos gave the impression that parts of the process were either rushed or not fully explained, breaking the usual clarity fans had come to expect. These shifts were not dramatic at first, but they stood out to longtime followers. Slowly, a sense of inconsistency began to replace the dependable structure that had defined his earlier work. Paragraph 4. A noticeable change in energy. Along with changes in content, some viewers felt a shift in his personal energy on camera. The enthusiasm that once defined his presence appeared less intense in certain videos. He still worked through complex mechanical tasks, but moments of visible fatigue became more common. His movements sometimes seemed slower and his tone less animated than before. While hard physical work naturally causes exhaustion, fans felt this was different, more persistent and deeper. This observation fueled growing concern, as people who had followed him for years noticed that something about his usual spark seemed diminished. Paragraph 5. The rise of viewer concern. As these changes accumulated, online discussions began to reflect growing curiosity and worry. Comment sections filled with questions about his well-being and workload. Some viewers suggested burnout, a condition that can affect people who work intensely on long-term creative or physical projects. Others speculated about personal or family responsibilities taking priority behind the scenes. There were also assumptions that the growing scale of his work might have become difficult to manage alone. Although none of these ideas were confirmed, they showed how deeply invested his audience had become in his stability and success. Paragraph 6. Community speculation intensifies. As time went on, speculation spread beyond video comments into online forums and discussion groups. Fans compared older and newer videos, pointing out differences in pacing, detail, and on-screen energy. Some believed the workload of restoring extremely complex machinery without a large team could be taking a toll. Others thought the pressure of audience expectations might be affecting consistency. Despite the theories, there was no official explanation, which only deepened curiosity. The absence of clarity created a vacuum where concern and speculation continued to grow, even among casual viewers who had followed his work for years. Paragraph 7. Growing emotional investment. The uncertainty surrounding his condition led to a noticeable emotional response from his audience. Many viewers had followed his projects for years and felt a personal connection to his work. Watching complex machines come back to life had become a form of comfort and inspiration. Because of that connection, even small changes in tone or frequency felt significant. People expressed appreciation for his past work while also voicing worry about his present situation. This emotional investment transformed simple curiosity into genuine concern as fans began hoping for reassurance that everything was all right behind the scenes. Paragraph 8. Rumors of a deeper issue. Eventually, online conversation shifted from mild concern to more serious speculation. Some posts suggested there might be deeper personal or health-related issues affecting his ability to maintain his usual output. These claims were not verified, but they circulated widely enough to increase anxiety among followers. The lack of official updates allowed rumors to spread more easily. While some fans urged caution against jumping to conclusions, others continued analyzing every new upload for clues. The situation became a mix of concern, guesswork, and fragmented information, with no clear answer emerging from the creator himself. Paragraph 9. An uncertain revelation. The most widely discussed turning point came when indirect information reportedly surfaced through personal channels rather than an official statement. According to these accounts, family-related communication hinted at difficult circumstances affecting his ability to maintain regular work. However, details remained unclear and unconfirmed publicly. This lack of transparency left the community divided between concern and uncertainty. While some accepted the possibility of serious challenges, others questioned the accuracy of the reports. The absence of a direct explanation from the creator himself ensured that speculation would continue without resolution. Outro. In the end, what began as admiration for mechanical restoration evolved into a complex story shaped by observation, concern, and uncertainty. Fans who once tuned in for technical insight found themselves analyzing subtle human changes instead of machinery. Without clear communication, interpretations filled the gaps, blending fact, assumption, and rumor. The situation highlighted how closely audiences can connect with creators over time, especially when content is consistent and personal. Ultimately, the story remains unresolved in the public eye, defined more by questions than answers, and by the strong bond between a creator and those who followed his work.